Okay, so we are done with the DDL and DML, right? So next one we have DQL, data query language. Okay, also we can call it as DRL, data retrieval language. So under this language we have only one command, which is select. Okay, so it is used to retrieve, fetch or query the data from our table. Okay, so anyhow yesterday we truncated our table, right? Let me look for existing table. What is that? Employee. Okay. EMP, how that? Yes, let's see. Work. Department. So I'm looking for one table where we have more data. Students on the view, college. What is that? Take employee C. Then okay. So in employee C we have more data. Fine. We will use this table from now. Okay. Okay. Here again I see only one 12 records. That's fine. So for now we'll use this one. Later we can create one more table. Okay. It's under department anything. Okay. Fine. So you see in this table, if you observe the data, right? So we have around 12 columns. Okay. So it's storing information related to employees. What is the employee ID? First name, last name of employee, email ID, phone number, height, date, job ID. I mean nothing but a designation, salary, commission, manager ID, department ID, agenda. Right. So we have 12 columns in this table. Now we are discussing about select class, right? So directly if we say select star from our table, it will display all 12 columns and all 12 rows from our table. So whatever data, whatever columns we have in this table, employees see, we are selecting. We are not filtering columns, we are not filtering data. Okay. So let's suppose I don't want to see all columns. I just want to see specific columns. I need only employee ID and employee first name. So instead of using star here, we can specify list of columns what we want to display. Okay. So I can say employee underscore ID comma separator while you working on columns. Okay. And our second column, first name. Okay. In this query, we will get only employee ID first name. So out of 12, we are displaying only 2 columns because we are specifying in select statement. Okay, I need employee ID and first name columns only. I don't want anything else. Right? In case if you want to see all columns from the table, you can go with the star. So star will represent all columns in a table. Okay, if you want specific, you can go with the specific columns and there should be comma separator. Okay, for each column name. Let's say I want employee name along with salary also. We can go with that. Salary. Okay. Next step, we will discuss about operators now. Right. So now it is displaying all columns. I mean all columns. Sorry, all rows from our table with the three columns information. Let's say I want specific records. Right. Okay. Anyhow, we have these 12 only. Let's look at this data. So 13,000, 3,000, 8,000, 10,000. Let's say I want employees who all are earning more than 10,000 rupees. Salary, right? So in this table, we have salary column and I want list of employees who all are earning more than 10,000 rupees. So when it is equal, let's say I want to display employee who is earning exactly 10,000. Okay, we will go with that first. Who is earning 10,000 rupees in our employees list. Okay, Again, we'll display star instead of specific. And then here we want to use where condition, right, to filter the data. Where condition on salary. I am looking for 10,000 rupees exactly. Okay. So now if we look at the data out of this 12, is any record matching with our 10,000? Any record have 10,000 salary exactly? No, right? Here we see 10,890, but it is not equal to our 10,000, right? So how many rows we will get now if I run this query? Anyone? First of all, is it true condition? So when it comes to salary column, it will validate one by one value. So 13,000 equal to 10,000. No, not matching. Right, next 3,000 equal to 10,000, 3,500 equal to 10,000. So it will compare all 12 rows in our table, and if any condition, any row is matching with our condition, then it will display that row. For now, it is not matching with any row in our table, so we will get empty result. No row is matching. So instead of 10,000, let's say if I use 10,890 rupees. So now it is matching with one row value, right? So one employee salary is matching exactly 10,890 rupees. So if I run this query, we can see one record out of 12. Getting? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are discussing about relational operators. Okay. So equal is done. Now let's say I want to employees who all are earning more than 10,000 rupees. Simply instead of using equal operator, we can go with the greater than, right? Greater than 10,000. That's it. Okay. So this condition also will validate all rows in our table. Is nothing but employee C table. So first result, I mean 13,000 greater than 10,000. True or false? True. It is greater than 10,000. So it will display that record. And comes to second, it is not true because it is less than 10,000, less than 10,000, less than 10,000. Right? All these are less than 10,000. Only two records greater than 10,000. So if we use greater than condition on salary, we will get two rows. Right? So reverse way. So if I want to see employees below 10,000 rupees, so instead of using greater than, we will use less than. So already we got two records here. How many records left in our table with
10.
below 10,000 rupees?
10.
10, right? So if I run this query, we will get 10 rows as outcome. Okay. So greater than, less than, and equal already we have seen. So if it is matching exactly with our input, then only we will get data when we use equal operator, right? That condition should be true. So what will happen behind the screen, right? Again, when we run this query, so first it will check from either this table exists or not. If exist, then what is the condition? If we don't have any condition, that's fine. It can display all rows and it can close the transaction. Right? We have condition here where salary greater than 10,000. So it will check either the salary column available or not. Okay, salary column available. What is the condition need to validate? Right? Should be greater than 10,000 rupees. So it will compare all rows. Let's say when it comes to first row, okay, it find one record which is greater than 10,000. So it won't stop execution here. It will keep on continue. So if we have 12 lakh records, it will compare all 12 lakh records, and finally it will display the data outcome. Okay. So finally it will select. So first it will execute from class by checking table, then it will check the condition by executing where class. Finally it will select that rows and columns to display in our select statement. That's it. Okay. So same way we can use greater than equal to less than equal to. Okay, few cases. Okay, just like this. Greater than, sorry, less than equal to, greater than equal to, right? Again, what will happen here? Two conditions. One will check for less than values and one will check for exact 10,000. Let's say in this case, let me show you what it is. Hmm. So 5,808 rupees. We have two records. So if I say less than 5808, so 5808 won't display because we are looking for less than that, right? So these two employees information not getting. So actually we have two employees with 5,808 rupees, right? But it is not displaying because we are looking below that. It is not equal, right? If we use less than equal, now we are looking for equal condition as well as less than that value what we provided. So in this output we can see those two records also. Okay, so that is how we can use less than or equal, depends on our requirement. So if you, by default, if you want to see less than values, directly you can use less than, right? In case if you want to search equal operator, I mean equal values also, equal plus less than, so you can go with the less than equal or greater than equal. Okay, these all are relational operators, see here. And one more we have not equal. Okay, okay, so here before equal operator we can keep not equal. So not equal means, so not this record and remaining all records. So if it is matching, right, 5808, don't display that because I am looking for not equal rows only, right? If I run this query, except that two records, we will get remaining 10 records. So not equal to this value, right? Salary should not be equal to 5,808 rupees. Okay, so equal, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, and then not equal. So this one either we can use this way, or we can go with the less than greater than symbol at a time in a single one, like this. So you can use this symbol or else you can use this symbol. Okay, same result we will get. So 10 rows, and here also 10 rows. Okay, both are same only. Any operator you can use. Clear? So that is about relational operators, right? And we okay, these arithmetic operators we can see data. Next we need to learn about logical operators, right? So these are very important in our SQL. So by using these logical operators only, we are going to work on multiple conditions in where class. Okay, let's see how that works. Okay, again select star from employee where salary greater than 10,000 rupees. Let's go with 8,000. We can see three records. Okay, right? I'm looking for employees earning more than 8,000 rupees. Also, they should be part of department 30, right? Okay, fine. So department 30. Now we need to use two conditions. So let me take question. Display employees info who is working for 30 department and earning more than 8k. Okay, so who is working under 30 department and earning more than 8,000 rupees as their salary, right? So already we have one condition, salary greater than 8,000. So if I run only this query, right, we are seeing other department employees also. So 60 department and one employee not allocated to any department, but still we are getting that record. I don't want that. So I want only 30 department employees who is earning more than 8,000 rupees. So here we need to filter data based on another condition also. By using and or operator, logical operators, we can go with the additional conditions in where class. So now I'm going to apply condition on department underscore id, what we are looking 30. So equal directly, right? It is not greater than or less than. So working for department 30, we have direct value. So department id equal to 30. Now if I run this query, we can see only one record who is working for 30 department and earning greater than 8,000 rupees as their salary. Okay, so this is how we can use two conditions. More than two conditions also we can implement. We'll see one by one. Now how it will work. And already you might learned about this one, right? And our operators logic. Okay, 1 minute. Go here. So where is my Excel? Okay, it's taking time. 1 minute. Okay, what we're discussing. So under operators, right? Okay, so coming to conditions. Okay, let's go with the shortcut. So it is my condition 1 and it is my condition 2. And what should be the result? Okay, let me frame this. Okay, so here let's say I'm going to use and in between uh, these two conditions. And operator. Okay, we'll use here. What is my first condition? Salary greater than 8,000 rupees. And then second condition equal to 30. Okay, so let it be back to our data, right? So it will compare each row in our table, either salary greater than or equals to 30 or not. So when it comes to first row validation, true, right? So it will be true. In between we have and operator, and next immediately we are checking for department ID equal to 30. So when it comes to first row, it is 30 equal to 30, right? So second condition also true. This one finally it will return true, means this record will include in our result. Okay, so true and true will be true. So what we call this logics? I forgot that. Did anyone remember? We learned about and or operators, right? True, 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 false, 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 true, false, like that. Same thing will happen here. What do we call
Boolean.
them? Booleans. Okay. Okay, fine. So here it is true, and then second one also true. We will get result as true, right? When we use and operator. Same thing. Let's say when it comes to second record. So salary 3,700 only. Is it greater than our 8,000 filled down? No, right? So first condition itself fail. So it's not true. I mean false one. So when it comes to second one, department equals to 30. Okay, so this person is working for 30 department but not earning greater than 8,000 rupees as salary. So second condition is true. First condition is false. Outcome will be false. False is nothing but we don't get that record in our result, right? So that's why we are getting only one record, which is first record. So where both conditions are true, then only we will get true, right? And here if you see this one, right? So first condition is true. He is earning more than 8,000 rupees, and but he is not working for 30 department. Second condition is false. Again, true, false, false. Okay, so that is what this table will represent. So false, true, false means we don't get record. True, false, false. Again, false, false, false. When we use and operator in between two column conditions. Okay, so is it clear? You're getting right. So we can take another example also where, okay, gender we have, right? So instead of salary, Let's say I want to print, okay, not this one, we'll take another query. Department equal to maybe 60 and sender equal to F. Now you tell me how many rows we will get out of 12. So first condition should be 60. Okay, ignore about remaining all records. So we have 5 records working for 60 department. So within that 5 record rows, how many employees are females,
3.
right? So out of 5, sorry, out of 12 records, first condition itself falls for what is this? 7 records. Only 5 records are true. Okay, let it be. 5 records got filtered. Right. Again, when it comes to second condition, only 3 on this combination. So department and gender combination, whatever we are looking, only 3 conditions are true. Both are in true state. Right. So we will get only 3 rows as outcome. See. Okay. So if both the conditions are true, then only we will get result. Means true. Final outcome will be true. Okay. It is about AND operator. Same way we have opposite one. Okay. So back to our table data. Now instead of using AND, I will use OR operator. And if you know about AND logic, you can understand OR. And we know, right, R what it will do. So in case if we use R in between two conditions instead of using AND, so true true true, false true, what will be the result of false true?
True.
Right. So if any one condition is true, we will get result true only one case. If both the conditions are false, then only it will be false. Okay, false. And here 3 conditions. Okay, that's it. Now back to our execution. So now I'm using OR operator. So now you tell me how many rows we will get if I search for greater than 8,000 salary and department equal to 30. If any one condition is true, we will get data. So let's take this scenario. Not first one. Mm, mm, okay, not working. Okay, let's take second row. So salary greater than 8,000, false, right? So false one. And then they are working for 30 departments. Second condition is true. So what will be the final outcome if we use OR operator? It will be true only. We will get second record. Same way, third record, fourth record, fifth record, right? So if any one condition is true, we will get that data. So here, 6 members working for 30 department. By default, it will be true for 6 employees. So we will get all 6 employees. And then maybe this can be true or false, ignore, right? No need to consider. Then remaining records. So they are working for different departments, let it be. So it will check first condition. So either they are earning greater than 8,000 or not. So this person earning, this person earning greater than 8,000. So these 2 records also we will get in our result. Okay, let me run this query. You see, totally we are getting 8 rows. Now look at the data. So first one, so greater than 8,000 and working for 30. Both the conditions are true. So true, we will get true only. Fine. When it comes to second one, first one false, second one true. So we will get data. Same scenario applicable next to 4 rows. When it comes to this one, seventh row, salary greater than 8,000. So first condition is true, right? But they are not working for 30 department, so there is no department at all. Second condition false, but we will get result. So true or operator. Okay, true or false, again false true, right? Only one scenario where first condition and second condition both are failing, then we don't get that record. So when it comes to this one, they are earning below 8,000 rupees and also not working for 30 department. Both the conditions are false. So false will return false, means we don't get that record in our result. Getting? So able to understand, right? And are our logical operators. So simple logic, right? So just if we remember this chart pattern, we are good. They're stable. So when two conditions are true, then only we will get data. When we use AND operator, only one condition, right? When it comes to OR, only both the conditions are false, then it will be false. Remaining all cases, we will get data. That's it. You need to remember. Okay. So now I'm going to use OR operator in between department ID equal to 60 and gender equals to female. So can anyone tell how many rows we will get in this scenario? Look at the gender, look at the department and tell me.
8 rows will come.
8 rows. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, by default, gender condition is true for 6. Okay, let me take on below. Okay, our operator, it is true for 6 rows in our table. 6 employees are there as females. Department ID equals to 60, right? So there are 5 people, and within that 5, already 3 people falls under second one, means second condition is true for them. So we need to remove that. Okay, let it be, it is common, right? Apart from that, who else working for 60 department? 2 more, and it is not equal to 60. Okay, that is null, fine, right? Only 2. Okay, so 2 plus 6, we will get 8. Am I right or anything missing? Can anyone guess? So 2 conditions true for first one, right? And a 6 rows are true for second one. So totally we will get 8. Okay, I ignored 3 rows, which is common between 2 conditions. So anyhow, any condition is true, we will get true only. Let me run this one. 8. Okay. Able to understand? Anyone have any questions? So all are on mute only, right? You know,
Can
here,
you
yes,
move data result?
sorry.
Can you keep all the records below once?
Okay.
Here, so where department ID equal to 60,
Mm-hmm.
60 is matching with the 5 records. So we
Correct.
condition we will get the 5 records.
Correct.
In the second condition, gender equal to female. Out of these 5 records, we are check like first one will be 5 records we will get. Along with that, since it is our condition, wherever the female is present, that records we will be getting. 1, 2,
Yes.
3.
Yes. Let me take this one into Excel. Okay. So first condition, both are fail, right? Both FF only. So we don't get that regard. So when it comes to second one, so this one is true. And let me keep it in green. So we will get our first record, right? 1. So
Yes.
second one again false, we don't get, and this one again true, we will get. So second, right? This one again female, we will get 3. So when it comes to here, both conditions are true. 60 female, right? This is our fourth record. And next one, department is 60
60.
but
True.
male. Let it
Uh,
be. Yeah, first condition is true, we will get fifth record. Same thing, 6, 7, 8.
Correct. So okay, maybe the comment was wrong. So I noticed 6 plus 2, so that is why I'm asking.
Okay, because wherever both the conditions are true, I kept only one, so I ignored that. And there will be one. What is this chart also? Where is that? So and we have these patterns also, right? And it comes to two tables, we will get two. Okay, again I can't remember how to draw that. Okay, let it be. So no need to waste time there. But remaining all able to understand, right? How it is working.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. And not we will see. This one we use basically we use to work on not nulls and all null values, where it will come here. Okay, we are done with the relational logical arithmetic. Okay, arithmetic we need to see. Fine, we'll see about that. Okay, arithmetic is nothing but plus, minus, divide, division, and what else? Subtraction. Okay, multiplication. Okay, we can use them in between two columns or in between two numbers in our SQL also, right? So let me take one example. Okay, we'll show you by using dual table. So dual is a dummy table we can use for calculations purpose in real time also. It will be available by default in our database, no need to create it. So by default it will have one column and one row, X dummy. Okay, so I'm going to use it for my calculations. Let's say I want to calculate 250 into 120, right? By using dual we can do that. So it is multiplying 250 into 120 and it is returning result. Okay, so same thing we can use in between two columns also. In place of 250 I can use column name where I have numbers, and 120 again I can use another number column. Okay, same way we can use remaining all arithmetic operators, division, multiplication. Okay, I want to subtract, right? So minus 250 minus 120, right? 130, and let's say plus. So 250 plus 120. Okay, in between we are changing operator, that's it. And 250 divided by 120, right? 2.08 something. Okay, so this is how we can use in between two columns also, that we will see, right? Either one can be column value and one can be hard code number. Okay, let it be. So we will see how. Now let's say we have 12 employees in our employees table, and I want to increase their salary with 10 percentage. Okay, so now this person earning 13,000. So to that 13,000 rupees, I want to add 10% as hike. So we need to work on calculations, right? Mathematical calculations now. So we need to take their existing salary. On top of that, we are going to add 10% as hike amount. Okay, so at the end, in this table, we should be able to see the updated salary. And this will be applicable for all rows in our table. So no need to use where condition, right? So I want to make changes in salary column. So what to do? So already record is there in my table and I want to make changes to that. So which command we are going to use?
Update command.
Correct. Good. So we are going to update table. What is our table? Employee C. What we are going to set? So update employee C. Which column?
Uh, where set column.
Yeah. So set salary equal to. then what is the calculation? So for existing salary, we should be able to add 10%. So we should not disturb that. Let's say salary by default, let's say if I say salary equal to 15,000 end, what will happen in this case?
It will, we are setting 15,000 for the all records.
Right? So this 15,000 will be applicable to all records in our table. So 12 members will get 15,000 rupees. Actual requirement is to add 10 percentage of hike, right? Add 10 percentage of hike to existing salary. That's it. So if we run this query, so this member will get more than 400% hike, right? So this person is okay, maybe nearly 10% only, right? Remaining people will get 400 500 percentage of hike, which is not correct. Okay, so before that we'll show you how that works. So salary from emp underscore c. Okay, so if you see here, we are getting salary, and next column again I'm taking salary, right? We can display same column value multiple times, but that alias name can be underscore one underscore two, let it be. Okay, so first I'm printing salary, again I'm printing same salary, but this time I'm going to add 100 rupees or 1000 rupees to my existing salary. So you can notice the difference. You see, it is actual salary in our table, but while selecting I have two columns, right? I'm selecting same column, but second one as hike amount, I can say, alias name. So by default, I am adding 1000 rupees to my employee's existing salary. So let's say first requirement is to add 1000 rupees to all employees as bonus amount, maybe this month. Okay, so this calculation will work. So directly we can say salary plus 1000 instead of hard code value, instead of 15,000 directly, right? What will happen? Whatever the salary they have already in their account, so 13,310 rupees. So to that amount we are going to add 1000 rupees. So again, behind the screen, row by row execution will happen, right? For update statement also, first it will come to first row and it will add 1000 rupees to salary. So salary means whatever the salary that row has, that employee has. So 13,000 plus 1000 rupees. So final outcome 14,000. So when it comes to second row, actual salary, what is the amount? 3,751 plus we are going to add 1000 rupees. So 4751. Same thing here. So 3775 after adding 1000 rupees 4775. Right? So we are using column name plus our hike amount 1000 rupees by default to everyone. Okay. So now if I run this query, update statement, set salary equal to salary plus whatever the amount they have now plus 1000 rupees, add 1000 rupees. Okay, 12 rows updated, right? Now if I go and select, let me bring this down. You see, updated 13,000 to 14,000, 3,000 to 4,000, right? It is our existing salary and it is our latest salary after executing update statement. Okay, so I just used plus to add 1000 rupees by default. Now the requirement is to add 10%. So what is the calculation to add 10 percentage to their existing amount? When we want to add 1000 rupees, by default we used plus and we added 1000 rupees. Now it is percentage, right? How to calculate percentage? Again, do I need to teach math? I don't know math. Can anyone tell percentage calculation?
Salary plus our salary amount into
Okay. Into
10
10.
divided by 100.
That's it, right? So now this entire calculation. So salary into 10 divided by 100 can give the 10 percentage of amount, right? So on top of that, we are taking existing salary and we are saying plus. Okay. So let me keep this one separate for now. Let's see what it will return. You see, salary into 10 divided by 100. So from this 14,310, 10 percentage amount will be this one, 1431 rupees, right? For 4,000 employee, 475 rupees is the 10 percentage amount, right? So now if we say salary plus, so we can see hike amount. So existing salary is this 14,310. After adding 10 percentage of hike amount, 15,741. Okay. So now if we take same calculation and if we keep it in update statement, same 10 percentage hike will be applicable to all records, all employees in our table, right? So let me run this one. 12 rows updated again. So if we say select star from table, we can see latest data after adding 10 percentage of hike. Okay, so here we are using plus into divided by, right? This is how we can use arithmetic operators. So in between columns, in between column and number, in between two numbers also. Clear? Speak up, guys. For basic questions, if you are not able to answer, this entire class is waste of time. Really. Start interacting. And if you don't learn subject, again, it's 100% waste of your time and my time. I'm not going to update any profile. I'm not going to provide any resume to you. Right? So that's why if you see in my existing batches, I trained 260 plus members, but got only 85 members got placement. Remaining people didn't land or they dropped. Something happened in between. And few members still trying. That's fine. We don't have more calls in the market from last 10 to 15 months, right? But still subject is very, very important. So if you have subject, maybe not this year, next year you can get placement. So learning is more important. So always I used to say one hashtag, learn to earn. So without learnings, you are not going to earn 1 rupee also. And how we will get to know whether you are learning or not. So when we ask questions, you need to answer. Okay. And to gain real-time experience, you need to interact. So freshers, let it be, right? Once they're done with the self-introduction, it will be okay. But what about experience, guys, right? So start interact. And again, I'm going to conduct what is this virtual interviews every 2 weeks once, whatever the syllabus we covered within the 2 weeks. So we are in first week, right? Maybe after next week. So next weekend, I will schedule call individually again. I will take interviews at least 5 to 10 minutes on syllabus what I covered within these 2 weeks. Okay, and again we'll conduct one exam also. That will be common for all. Okay, so based on that outcome, I will update your resumes in next week only. Okay, so by the next weekend we can complete 70 to 80% of our SQL syllabus. Okay, so be serious, start interacting. Simple questions, right? Percentage of calculation. Why you guys are unmute? So you can unmute and talk. What is there? Even if you have any concerns with English, you can talk in your local language only, right? Almost we have, I think, Andhra people only, or Telangana. I don't see anyone from other states, except one or two. Okay, that's fine. right? So 80 to 90% of people Telugu only. Let it be. Start interacting. And few members. Okay, that's fine. So interaction is very very important, guys. Okay, even if you don't have any updates, right? So when we say hi, bye, at least interact there. I can hear you. So starting to ending, you are on mute and joining and left at the end. That's it. So it won't work in IT, right? So every day we do have calls either to take status, even if we don't have any task for today. So they will say hi, good morning to everyone, right? Either our manager or team lead. At least we should be able to unmute and say hi, even you don't have any work for today. You should interact there, right? So if you are on mute and at the end they will say bye, and there also you are on mute, what is the use joining here?
Sure, we'll interact.
Yeah. So to everyone, right? Freshers or experienced people, start interacting, start interacting. And if you are not able to understand any simple concept also, right? I am ready to take this session again, right? Entire session I can teach you again if required. So these learnings are very very important, very important. So whatever the update insert, select whatever we are learning, right? These commands only we are going to use in real time projects. There is nothing different. Maybe table name can be different based on their project. Remaining everything is common. So let's say they want to add 10% to so and so amount, right? So this is what we are going to do, but only table name and their column name will get changed. So based on the availability, we will change and we will do calculations. And if you don't know how to use, how can you execute this command? And moreover, we are going to work on data. If it is in dev environment, fine. But if the same update moves to production or something, I mean, important environments, right? So the entire data will get collapsed. Okay, I'm getting distracted, fine. Okay. So we discussed arithmetic operators, logical operators, and relational operators, right? So same thing, back. Okay. So now we used in between two conditions. Same thing we can do with multiple conditions. Let's say I want to add one more condition here. I can add where job underscore ID equal to so and so. Mm, no, okay. So like this, we can use number of conditions on number of columns in our table. Okay. So now in between these two conditions, it will check, and again, whatever the outcome from this will be concatenated with this condition. Either it will be true or false. Okay. So you see. So PU clerk, when it comes to first gender, okay, gender is true, right? So either one condition is true, we will get the data. Okay, again we are saying 8 rows, fine. So because we have R operator in between, and you know this functionality, right? Again, once you start practicing, you will be able to understand clearly. Okay, today I will share that software links with you all, so you can download and extract it, and then we will teach you how to install that. Okay, I might have. Okay, so I will create one Excel sheet and I will share that link with you all. There you can update your email ID and all, or else. Okay, that is better thing. I will share one Excel link, right? You can fill it with your name, email ID, and remaining details, whatever I'm going to add. So we'll share software links with you, and you can download and extract. few members may get confused. Let me show you how it looks. So once you download those two softwares, you will get a zip file just like this. So it will be zip state. So if we right click on that, right, you will get options: extract all RLs, extract here, right? So if you click on extract, you can choose that path where you want to extract that folder, right, and start extract. Then it will be ready for installation. So don't keep zip files as it is. You need to extract after downloading zip files. Okay, it may take some time, depends on your system capability. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I will share that links with you. You can fill and I will share the softwares. So anyone have any other questions? So we will
No, sir.
continue our operators one. What else we left? Special operators. Okay, we can discuss that. And then we will get back to classes again. Okay.